Hey guys, so I'm going to be taking you guys through a full day of eating and update you guys a little bit on my goals. I'm really excited to vlog more of my fitness journey as well as my mental and spiritual journey and just my journey as a whole, just having my own business and just living life and being Lexi, right? And excited to look back on these videos one day and see my growth in all areas. But right now, my goal is to build muscle. It is to get stronger. It is to train with intensity and intention and be on point with my nutrition, okay? So my goal is obviously to eat. I'm giving myself a range of, it's like I'm in a surplus of around 150 calories. So, but what I'm trying to do this week is find my maintenance calories. So you can look up a calculator or do, a calculation of your own, but we have to remember that your maintenance calories are going to be a range of numbers. It's not going to be an exact number count. It's going to be a range, and you may find that different calculators give you different numbers. Just do a range of 200 calories, okay? So I'm gonna guesstimate that my maintenance calories right now for how I've been eating, my activity, everything is at around 2,200 to 2,400 calories. That's for me, my metabolism, where I've been able to build my metabolism up to. I'm also 5'3.5", and I'm around 140 pounds. I believe I'm around, I don't know my body fat percentage, but if I were to guess, I'll probably say 25% body fat, 24 maybe, but that's just guessing, and that's kind of what I'm trying to find out this week. So what I'm doing this week is basically what I have all of our clients do when they first sign on with us, is we first do the first week of an observation week. So basically what we do is have them weigh themselves daily and compare it to their current intake. So we basically have them track everything that they eat into MyFitnessPal without trying to hit any goal, literally eating as they have been. And what this will allow us to do as coaches is see, okay, how much protein are they eating or not eating, carbs, fats, really look at their nutrition profile, where they're at now. So that's what I'm doing with myself. I'm not trying to hit any goals. I am just eating as what I eat and measuring out what I'm eating right now, the amounts that I want, going by my hunger cues, and seeing where I'm at on average at the end of the week. If I could guess, I'm gonna assume 2,200 to 2,400 calories on average, eating, normally, probably a little bit. I don't know where I'm at with protein. I've been guesstimating in my head, but you can always, be a little bit off. So if I could guesstimate, probably consuming, if I'm being intentional, probably I'm consuming 120 grams of protein. I'm excited to kind of check back at the end of the week and see where we're at. But it's already 1:10 p.m. and I'm having my first meal. Not on purpose. Obviously listen to your body, but the reason we don't crave things in the morning is because our cortisol levels are a little bit higher, which obviously mutes your appetite. But once you get your body used to eating in the morning or having something, your metabolism and your body will start to adapt and respond to that. So for me in the mornings, obviously it'd be something that's very easily digestible, like a very nutritious shake. I like to do peanut butter, banana, oats, protein powder, almond milk, ice, maybe some berries, and that will be, it'll have protein, carbs, and fats and be, good amount of calories, but it won't, it's not gonna make me want to yak like eggs would in the morning. You know what I mean? So it's not the end of the world though. I do have a tendency to wait too long to eat by accident, just because I'll be, if I'm really into work. I know a lot of women struggle with that, but it really comes down to planning ahead and setting the intention. Again, this is my observation week, so I'm not planning for anything. I'm just eating as regular, not really trying to, pre-track or anything like that. I will soon, but I want to see where I'm at. So let's start off with our first meal of the day, which is brunch. Okay, so right now I'm gonna have more of a brunch vibe. So I'm gonna have 2 gluten-free Vans waffles. They don't have to be gluten-free. I just grabbed it. So if you don't have premium, MyFitnessPal premium, you can just type it in. It literally takes 2 seconds. Vans blueberry gluten-free waffles. Takes 2 seconds, guys. I already threw it away, but I already know it. So I'm gonna choose the first one because I'm gonna have 2 waffles. Having it at 1 p.m. And then I'm gonna log in now, like what I'm going to cook. So right now I know that I'm gonna have, you know, 1 whole egg, and then I'm definitely gonna have around 50 grams of liquid egg whites. But I'm gonna weigh that out obviously, but I'm assuming around 50 grams. And then I'm gonna have 2 slices of turkey bacon. And guys, as you can see, I have premium, so I could scan the barcodes if I want. You literally will only have to scan the barcode once if this is something that you get on a regular basis. So for example, if I have turkey bacon and I scan the barcode once, it's gonna be in my history. I won't have to like scan it every single time. So I feel like a lot of times with tracking our macros, we just make it like this thing. We make it sound like so much work in our brain, but it's like literally so easy when you really just tell yourself that it's easy and that you stop overcomplicating it. Let's see, okay. So overall for my first meal, it's 527 calories, 39 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fat, and 26 grams of protein. So if I could guess, I would say that by the end of this observation week, I'm probably eating like at maintenance, but I'm probably over consuming in fats, especially saturated fats, because one, fats are so easy to add up. You could literally just not be intentional with it and not realize like how much fats you're consuming. We have to remember, carbs and protein are 4 calories per gram, okay? Fats are 9 calories per gram. They're almost double the amount. And if you think about fats, it's oils, it's butters. So it's not going to, you know, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between 2 teaspoons and 1 tablespoon of olive oil, right? We kind of just pour it and we're not really being aware of the energy density that it has. So with that being said, I'm happy about my first meal. My first meal was 27 grams of fat. It doesn't really matter like the numbers, it really just matters if you hit your goals at the end of the day. But you know, you want to also just keep into account like, you know, you want to make sure that you're still keeping it balanced in the other meals, if that makes sense. But yeah, so now I'm gonna cook and we'll see where we're at with everything. Okay, we use spray oil because it's not really 0 calories, but because the way it's dispensed, it's very a negligent amount unless you're here literally spraying it for so long. But here's this trick, guys. Spray oil will be near close to 0 calories, whereas if you're just pouring the oil on the pan, for 1 little tablespoon, you're already at 14 grams of fat or 120 calories. And that's like, imagine if you're just pouring it, like you're probably consuming so much unnecessary energy and calories in that. You know what I mean? Can this go? You know, all we really care about with our food is it tasting good. And it's not gonna taste any different if you're pouring it on the pan, if you're just spraying, you know, some spray oil. Biggest tip, especially if you're trying to just like get rid of any excess calories that you're just not aware of. For example, like liquid calories. For example, like if you drink a lot of soda in the day, switching to diet. Like if you can remove excess calories that aren't needed in your nutrition, look at how you're using your fats and, you know, any liquid calories that you're drinking a lot of, your Starbucks drink, you know, how many sodas you drink in a day, like can you swap to diet, and so much other things, and alcohol too, yeah. Because at the end of the day, guys, anything in excess is not going to be good for you. So having that awareness around those things is really gonna help you, you know, feel your best and also make some progress in the gym. The egg whites, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna tear it, click 0. Then I'm gonna pour, let's see how much, 133 grams, okay. Okay, almost burnt the waffles, but here we have it, the 2 blueberry gluten-free waffles, 1 whole egg and 130 grams of egg whites, and then I decided to do 3 slices of turkey bacon, just for a little bit more protein, because 25 grams of protein It's a good amount, but I know I need more than that. And the number one protein rule is like, you should be starting your day with a lot of protein. It makes it a lot easier to get in your protein later on, especially if you start eating later, either by accident or on purpose. And obviously I'm gonna add my butter and my syrup. So give me 1 second. Boom. I wanted to add some color. Obviously I could have adjusted butter and, you know, sugar-free syrup, but you always want to think about like your micronutrients being kind of like the decoration, right? So we've got our macros, so we've got our carbohydrates, we've got our protein from the eggs and the turkey bacon, and a little bit of fat as well from the egg yolk, and obviously some of the turkey bacon. Also have some fats here with our butter. I do Kerrygold butter. I don't do like the fake butter, like low calorie butter, because it's actually made with high inflammatory oils, and I'd rather just use, you know, real butter. So I recommend Kerrygold. It has natural CLA, which also helps with a little bit of fat burning. Not a lot, nothing crazy, but it just has a lot more nutrients. And then once we have our macros on our plate, our carbs, our fat, our protein, then you want to add the nutrients by adding in the micronutrients, okay? So your micronutrients are going to be your vitamins and minerals. These are the nutrients our body digests and needs in small amounts, right? So you can do that by thinking of adding color to your plate. So I added strawberries, I added blueberries, and that adds a little bit of color. I also could have added spinach and red onion to give more color in my eggs. But that's just kind of an example, and I am so ready to eat this. I'll readjust my calculation because I did a little bit more egg whites and turkey bacon, and obviously I added the fruit, and then we'll see where we're at there. Hey, I adjusted it, and because I increased my egg whites, because remember I put 50 grams of egg whites and I actually did 133 grams, and then instead of 2 slices of turkey bacon, I did 3. That brought my protein up 20 grams. So really excited about that because we want that protein, baby, especially since I'm eating so late, as you can see the time. Okay, as the day gets longer, my hair gets crazier. It's just a thing because I play with my hair a lot. Ignore it. But it's 3 o'clock now. I'm getting hungry again, even though I just ate like 2 hours ago, which is good because I still have a lot of food to get in. I'm gonna make, I don't know what I'm gonna have yet. Let me think about it. Okay, so next I'm gonna have this yogurt. It has 25 grams of protein. I added 40 grams of these vanilla oats and 1 tablespoon or 16 grams weighed of peanut butter, and this is definitely a snack, not a meal. Probably not gonna keep me full for long, but I'm gonna have this, have some water, go on a walk, and then I'll have my next meal, which I'm probably gonna have chicken, rice, and I need some form of like veggies. Okay guys, it's 6:13 p.m. and it's literally pitch black outside, but I haven't ate yet. I've been literally hungry since 4 o'clock. I kind of just got wrapped up in work and building content. So we're gonna go to Publix. I'm definitely gonna grab like a protein bar, like something that'll give me like a quick hit of like carbs and protein. And then we're gonna make some protein pasta, and then I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal because I like to end my night with a bowl of cereal. And we'll see where we're at macro wise. I'm interested. I definitely think my appetite has definitely been higher today. I think it's because I've been, you know, consistent with my sleep. I've been really training with intensity in the gym. I've been getting my steps in. When I get my steps in, my appetite's like rawr, you know what I mean? But also probably just like waiting a little bit too long to eat is probably making my appetite a little bit worse. Not worse, but just higher in general, which can obviously cause you to overeat later, which is why I'm thinking about like pasta and like cereal. Like I can't wait to eat those things, and there's nothing wrong with those foods. I'm just craving like very calorie dense foods right now, and that's okay. And then we'll see where I'm at.
What?
Take those off now. This weather is just so sleepy and cuddly. Get desafogados aqui, ah.
Baby, don't post this shit. Don't post that shit.
I'm posting.
No?
Yes.
Don't post it.
Oh no, it's raining. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna be making protein pasta, or high protein pasta. Gonna be using this spaghetti made from chickpeas for 2 ounces or 3.5 ounces. raw, it comes out to, dang, 20 grams of protein for 3.5 ounces dry. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna be using this spicy, actually I think I'm gonna do this regular, I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but this spicy one is always so good. And for half a cup, it's 8 grams of fat, 7 grams carbs. So I'm gonna do this I'm gonna show you guys how I do this. There's a couple ways you can do it. But that is the protein pasta. And then we're gonna be using this extra lean ground beef. And it's, you know, it's well sourced, so it's a good source of beef, and it's 96% lean, which is very, very lean, meaning it has very little fat, so we can get those extra fats from Parmesan cheese. And I will be having one of these because I want one, and they're yum. Yum. And the pasta's finishing. Okay, so I told him to put my hair in a bun to practice for our kids. We're gonna make my edges grow.
I said, take off the mask.
Ow, you're doing it really tight.
The towels will play the Omega 5.
Okay, maybe the second loop. That's it.
There you go. Oh,
Okay, is that it?
better, yeah. A little better, yeah.
Let me see. Okay,
Right?
it's cute, yeah. It's okay, give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, you look cute,
I feel like it needs to be like more forward, but it's cute. It's not bad.